what was K13?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. Because if it was like,
song.
hey, you know what?
Monday morning, toast in my hand. Flip on the speakers, I'm part of the band. Russ tells a story, Ryan starts to laugh. Ren's got a hot take, James breaks it in half. Chris hits record and the room comes alive. 5 friends talking like you just arrived. Songs of FM, we're all tuning in. Every little ramble feels like we're your kin. Songs of FM, let the nonsense begin. If you're here for the vibes, you already win. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Russ, Ryan, Red, James, Chris again.
Songs of FM S1E6. We want to welcome everybody in. How's everybody doing today, guys? Or tonight, whatever you want to look at. Good.
Still don't know what K13 is.
Yeah, we're leaving that little question open, even though we kind of decided what it might be. You know, we're really excited today. We've got a special guest lined up for you all. And we want to thank you all for listening and or watching the first 5 episodes of our inaugural season. And we're going to go right down the line as we always do. We're going to start with you, Ryan, about righting Ryan's wrongs. So what you got any wrongs from the last episode?
Well, I think the first thing that we need to write from the last episode was in episode 5 in Righting Ryan's Wrongs. I stated the unofficial results show that we were perfect on episode 4.
I knew that was too good to be true.
Good.
Yeah, we've determined that's a lie.
Yeah, I knew that was too good
Since
to
we
be
started on episode 5, I'll do episode 5, and then we'll go back and we'll address the incorrect statements of episode 4. Episode 5, Russ said the lady in K13 probably danced the electric slide and then followed up by dancing to Cupid Shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
She did not dance Cupid Shuffle since it wasn't released until 2007.
Oh, a little bit off.
What?
A little bit off.
Yeah, could have been Copperhead Road, Thriller, Footloose, but it was not Cupid Shuffle.
15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, James had a Wayne's World reference when we were talking about Stage 5 Klinger, and he said something about Stacy, Wayne's girlfriend. All of us failed to quote Psycho Hose Beast.
So you consider that a wrong?
So, yeah, I
That's
wanted
a
to throw
wrong.
that in. I thought it was a deserving mention.
Okay.
So wait, you're correcting missed opportunities as well?
No, I think things that we did not acknowledge that deserved it. And Psycho Hose Beast definitely falls into that category.
Yeah,
That was a
Be on our
great line.
game, I guess.
I would have to concur.
You do. So while waiting on Ren to escort Mr. Hackey out, James claims Singular Wireless is still in existence.
It's like
Well,
I didn't even hear him
standalone-
say that.
Yes.
I would
Oh,
have
he
corrected that wrong then.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. While the standalone brand no longer exists, the Singular name lives on today through a line of AT&T prepaid flip phones.
Really? So
I
if you
didn't
get
even know you still get a flip phone.
a burner.
oh yeah, I knew they were.
Huh. Good to know.
I think that's what they were using.
Chris hit a
Breaking
bell
Bad.
for a point for James.
No.
Well, you've got a lot of points to make up with that whole FretWire thing. So
I'm
you never
taking
will
this one.
forget. So if we go
There's
back
my
to
point.
episode 4, in the opening, our guest Josh in his introduction said he heard the NBC theme, and the notes are DBG.
I thought
They're
that was wrong.
actually GCE. Still a 164 progression, and confirming Josh's claim that he doesn't play anything right started early.
Give us that, James. Let's hear that. Play both of those. Play what Josh said, and then play what Ryan said.
DBG.
Can't hear your
That's-
keyboard, buddy.
Oh, give me 1 sec. I gotta move this over. My bad.
Da, 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 da.
How about now?
Yeah.
Oh,
we can
yes,
hear it
yes.
now. Okay.
All right. So he said
DBG.
DBG. That is it. That is.
C,
He said
give
it.
me GCE. Was that what you just gave us?
I gave you DBG.
That's not it.
No, that's not it.
It's not.
No.
And then
Give
you
us the
said
right
it's
one. Let's go.
GCE.
GCE,
Mm-hmm.
or do I need to go backwards?
GCE.
No, that is not even close.
All
Where'd you
right.
get
Well, this one's
information?
unresolved. We'll have to go back.
Okay.
and,
You got that off
Oh,
Tab
no.
Crawler or something?
I was on ultimateguitar.com.
Oh,
That explains it.
GuitarTabs.cc.
The next
Now we-
K13 is what are the notes to the NBC thing?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a quick
So
resolve.
we may have to.
That's
we
a
may
whole
have to-
episode.
we may have to correct this one on episode 6. We'll move on. Staying in the intro, Ryan claimed that James was conceived on furniture purchased from the Hog Shop. We received
I've
an
confirmed where
anonymous.
this is.
We received an anonymous email from a listener. It was actually Bay 3 of the car wash behind Dairy Chair after a New Year's Eve party at Center Stage.
Now, my dad
Do
told
the,
me
do
it
the
was
math, James. When's your birthday?
October 16th, 94.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, Dad said it was turn 3 at Bristol Motor Speedway. in
Well,
their
the
February
letter
race.
was signed John D. Rockefeller, and that really threw me off. I dove deep in trying to figure out who it was. I still can't. The only thing that came up is that Rockefeller was known for being his ruthless tactics in building the Standard Oil Company, and he was famously considered a robber baron. I don't know. Does any of that help anybody?
Well, his dad's
My
name is
dad's
Baron.
name's Baron.
Well, I'm saying. Segment 2, Guitar Gods versus Guitar Myths. Reigning guest Josh claimed Taylor Swift was on 2023 Rolling Stone 250 greatest guitarists of all time. She was not. She was voted 8th on the UK-based guitar poll.
You said guitar twice.
She was
said
pretty.
bass.
It was. It's called guitar poll. That's how stupid it is.
Oh,
That's why she was 8th.
The guitar pole.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
you said 8th. I thought you said
Eighth.
bass. And I'm like,
Yeah, I do
I did
recall
too.
that they had Taylor Swift high up on a list on something, and that
Mm-hmm.
so that makes sense.
So we also need to address the missing 100 guitarists from the list. We won't name them all, but we did touch on some that we couldn't locate. 186, Steve Lukather.
Okay.
157, Pat Metheny.
Okay.
130, Joe Walsh.
130.
oh, wow.
130. And I did confirm that Don Felder and Terry Kath were left off.
They were not on the 250 list?
They
Terry-
were not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's two huge oversights, in my opinion. But whatever.
And this is the biggest mistake in Songs of FN history, I think, in this episode 4, segment 3, Jeopardy Guitar Legends edition. Question 1, Josh answered BB King. The answer was actually who was BB King, or who is BB King. I don't know which way you would put that. The
Point
same
me.
error also occurred on question number 7, as well as question 6 and 8 that Russ answered by not giving it in the form of a question.
Okay.
The score ended as Shep 7, Russ 2, and everyone else 0. We're going to revise the score, and due to my ability to ring in quickly and reuse Shep's and Russ's answers in the form of a question, it's now Ryan 5, Shep 4, Russ 0, Chris 0, and I am now the first grand champion of Songs of FN Jeopardy. Thank you.
Congratulations.
The
Thanks,
fact you
man.
did
I
that much
appreciate it.
work, you deserve it.
Are those all your wrongs, Ryan?
Oh, well, I don't know, because that Shep one's still up in the air, but that's all I got now.
Okay. All right. That was writing Ryan's wrongs. Thank you for that, Ryan. Okay. Now it's time to pay the bills. What have you got for us, Ren?
And now a quick word from our imaginary sponsor, Radio Shack of Prestonsburg. The store where you could buy every component to build something that might or might not work. Resistors, capacitors, walkie-talkies, and every gadget that promised a DIY future. Sometimes delivered, mostly didn't. They were always there when you needed a battery, or didn't. Gone now, of course, but somewhere a soldering iron still longs for a reason to exist. Radio Shack, we miss you dearly.
Yes, we do. I know I miss him. And did he say soldering iron?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
he
what
did.
I'm tripped up.
Soldering
Yes, it is.
iron.
Solder?
So,
Solder.
Where are you from?
Soldering iron.
Soldering.
You know, I do miss Radio
It's
Shack.
soldering.
I do miss Radio Shack because back in many years ago, about 20 years ago, I guess, I bought that Persona 1642 board, and it Firewire interfaced. And Walmart, those bunches don't carry anything like that, and we really wanted to start fiddling with it. Went to Radio Shack, they had it. So definitely miss the capabilities of finding those strange, hard to find things. And
So, there's a sign in Pikeville, but I've never been in there.
I noticed that this weekend.
They sell
Is it-
chainsaws.
It's just
steel
a
Did you say
sign.
they sell
Nothing
what?
else.
Chainsaws.
chains. They're a steel dealer.
Yeah, I thought Rusty wanted
It's
to go
called
buy.
Radio Shack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm talking about before you get to Coal Run at Greg's Audio. There's
Yeah,
still
that
a
one.
Radio Shack
That,
sign.
that Radio Shack sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, it used to be over there on
that's where it was
Uh,
before. It was up near
by Food City.
Walmart. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to move right along and welcome on our special guest. Won't y'all give a big applause for Mr. Ryan McCoy, guitar player in our band, The Sons. How you doing, Rhino?
Good. How you all doing this evening?
Doing well, buddy. Doing well. Really glad that you're joining us. Joining us.
Hang on here. I got
We had,
Boom already got my way.
Yeah, we had Shep on a couple episodes ago, and now we get to have you on and trying to get all the members. I think Barrett may be the toughest to get out of those, but we'll try our best. We're just going to hang out with you, Ryan, and ask you, some questions, involve you in the rest of the show. And I'm sure Ren has got a nice little game lined up for us, and then James later will do Guess the Synth. But we wanted to start out by kind of picking your brain a little bit on your guitar playing, and like ask you, how'd you get started playing guitar?
Dad. I mean, my dad pretty much, like,
Yeah, your dad's a musician,
you watch somebody do it, you're going to want to do it too.
and that's kind of trickled on down to your son Cash, right?
Yeah, it's the same way. I wasn't forced into it, but I just picked it up.
So did he
No,
did your dad buy you a guitar and say, "Here, son, try this," or did you just kind of pick up one of his and play?
It was one of his old ones. It was an old Kingston, and I
Kingston.
played it for a little bit. And he seen that I was taking interest in it, and I think it's Christmas. He got me a Gibson or a Epiphone.
Yeah.
As a Epiphone Nighthawk or something like that from Mac and Dave's.
Mac and Dave's.
Huntington.
Wow,
And,
I haven't heard that in forever. It's almost like hearing Pied Piper.
Yep. And I played that for a little while, and he seen that I was liking it, so he took and traded it in for a Fender Telly,
Oh yeah.
and I still have it, and I still play it. So
Do you happen to
It-
remember like the first song that you learned?
I think Mary Had a Little Lamb, Stevie Ray.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay,
the
Stevie
Stevie
Ray.
Ray.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Whoa,
okay.
okay. Like first song, it was Stevie Ray's "Mary Had a Little Lamb."
Okay.
First songs, but now like far as riffs, it was probably the first riff was the Batman theme song.
Oh, the old '60s Batman theme song.
Yeah, that was just little riffs like that. But the first song was "Mary Had a Little Lamb."
That's cool. That's really.
I think
You
that's
know-
the first time I've seen all of us speechless when he said Mary had a little lamb. Nobody would have said.
Yeah, we're like,
You're thinking of Mary. I mean,
three
let's
blind
just go along
mice.
with it. Yeah.
Three
Just
blind
warm up
mice.
still.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I mean,
Well, that's pretty cool. What you got going on currently in your playing? I know that you're supporting Cash a lot in his playing, and I think you're getting a lot of enjoyment out of that from our conversations. But
yeah, I like watching him grow with it right now. I mean, that's pretty cool.
yeah,
Uh,
he let us know a little bit beforehand. Cash was we had maybe going to get Cash involved to sit in and hang out with us a little bit too, but. Cash is a little heartbroken right now. He and his girlfriend split up, but Ryan said, "Well, now he's playing a lot more guitar now." So,
yeah,
and I guess that's
he's
what
back on track.
I get. Yeah,
He's got a lot more money now.
Back on
Yeah.
track now.
Yeah, I guess that's what
I don't
us-
know. I don't know which one's more expensive.
I guess that's what us musicians do when we're heartbroken or we face something. We turn to our music, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, I
like,
like
Go ahead.
I like playing with Cash and working with him, and me and him's been playing acoustics and stuff, and then I'll come out and listen to his band and little things like that. Like I said, it's just cool to watch him grow.
Yeah, and
Music.
that's the same thing your dad got to witness, with you.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's pretty cool. And you say he's playing in a couple bands right now, right?
Yeah. One with like school, and then he's playing with some boys that's out of school.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hang on here, I'll tell you in a minute. It's a
So
band
what grade's he in now?
bumping
Is
the
he
road.
He's
It's
a
like
senior.
his band.
senior?
Yeah, he's a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be
Wow.
graduating.
Now-
Bumping the Road's his band name.
Bumping
and
the
he's playing
Road.
with a boy named Devin Moore.
Yeah,
And
I've
he's
seen a
a-
little bit of his stuff on Facebook.
He's a really good singer. So hopefully they'll keep going with it.
Well, I know you'll support him.
I
on-
don't come out here and criticize or nothing. I kind of just listen in on them.
Yeah.
I make them, kind of keep at it.
That's exactly
Like,
what
I'm hearing
your
music.
That's exactly what your dad does. Because for those of you who don't know, we practice at Ryan's. He's got a studio, 581 Studios, and that's where we get together, the sons. That's where we practice, and his dad will come in every time and just sit there and hang out with us and listen to us play. And then his neighbor Daryl will come over too, and sit there. They just like to hang with us when we do our practicing. Speaking of the Suns, Ryan's been in the Suns. We're going on our 13th year of existence, and I want to say, Ryan, are you going on number 10? Is it 10 or is it 11?
I don't know. It's been a while.
I think it's. I'm thinking it's maybe 11 years. I think we played 2 years before you joined, and you've
That's
been
about
with us
right.
now for about 11 years. In all those 11 years, you've got a big pool to pull from. What's some of your favorite moments of being in the Suns?
There's a lot. I mean, but now I'm gonna say the early Dandies days was like kind of the funnest,
That was
the
fun.
roughest but the funnest. There's
Yeah.
rough but fun. But now it's like the crowds were bigger back then. I feel like
Yeah.
before COVID. I mean, I feel like that's when the shows were better. Like
I agree.
like- we was playing more. It's like we was playing every weekend, I believe. Like,
Yeah. When we
at
started,
Dandies,
like when we first started, we played. There's 52 weeks in a year, and I would dare to say that we played like maybe 36 of those 52 weekends at the Coyote Den. We just they just wanted us there, and we played quite a bit. And then Dandies kind of became that after Ryan joined, and it was just by happenstance. That's a place over in Williamson, West Virginia. It's still going. It's under different ownership, but it's still going. And Dandy's hours at that time, you started at 10 p.m. and you played to 2. And I can remember, our former guitar player, he passed going on 3 years ago. Michael Fridge Johnson. He worked at the prison there in Martin County. And we played the night that the clocks change, the time change. And we played up till 2 o'clock. And then it was like, I believe it was at 2 o'clock that it jumped to 3. And I was like, well, you're going to have a tough time at work, because I had to go to work at 6. I said, you're going to have a tough time going in at work. Why? I said, it's 3 o'clock. No, it's just 2. I said, no, bub. The clocks jumped forward. He said, oh, God, that's blowed me in a creek bowl. But just thinking on your days in the Suns, you think of like any one moment that you can mention on the podcast, anyways.
I mean, that's like there's a bunch of them. Yeah, I can't go ain't gonna mention. I mean, all of them's fun, but like just I liked it when it was more consistent. Like that's when it's kind of more fun.
Yeah.
It's hard to get back in that swing now. I feel like with COVID. After it really, it's hard to keep that rhythm going.
Yeah.
Now, as far as, I mean, I always liked Hillbilly Days. I mean, I always felt like that was cool shows.
Yeah, those were always
Stuff
real
like
fun. We always had
The
big
rough
crowds
shows,
there
but
too.
now it was cool shows.
Yeah, because you're dealing with
I feel like
Hillbilly
the roughest
Days.
is the funnest.
Well, true. I mean, you're dealing with Hillbilly Days. It's a local festival in Pikeville that happens every April. You have to wade through the crowd and stuff like that, and it's always a bit of a pain, but you always get a good crowd normally.
And I can tell that last James can probably vouch for this one. That one show, well, me and him both got sunburnt.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
put the gingers on the far side of the stage where the sun was going down, and our whole left sides, I believe, was burned all to pieces.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
we-
remember I was sweating, and James was sweating. It was a hot mess, but now it's a fun show.
Yeah, that
Is
You know,
that
I've
Hillbilly
never,
Days?
I've never noticed that
Yeah.
until he said that. Do you guys do that intentionally? Is that segregation?
It was the
Gingers on the
bank
right
stage on that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the
that
bank
was
stage.
Bank stage.
253.
Yeah.
When the
That was
sun
my
was
first
going down.
hillbilly days with you all, and my iPad overheated,
Yeah, I remember.
and
that.
I
Yeah,
was like,
you're-
"Oh gosh!"
I
Like
remember
the
that.
gingers was on that end of the sun going down. it was tough.
Good times, good times. Well, we want to welcome you into the show, Ryan. And we're gonna move on to segment 2 in our Ryan, which I guess both of you are our Ryans, but the songs of FM Ryan is going to lead us in segment 2. What you got there for us, Rhino?
All right, we're going to talk about what's on our playlist, whether it's a single song, a full album, a guilty pleasure, or something totally unexpected. Here at Songs of FM, we have deep ties to Grammy-winning country music icon Chris Stapleton.
yeah, we do.
You like that? I know.
Yeah.
Go through that and watch It's a Stretch.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's the town we were born in, sharing the same stage, or being handed a pizza at Papa John's in Paintsville.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll call this segment, What Are You Listening To?
All right. Well, I guess it would be only polite of us to ask our guest. What are you currently listening to, Ryan? It can be any old, new, whatever. Just what you're currently listening to.
I've been pretty well hooked on that Michael McDonald song, Homeboy. That's what I've got on my thing right now.
Homeboy,
Yeah, it's kind of a when embeds your brain. I mean, kind
like
of
a
song.
earworm.
Yeah, but it's a cool song. I mean, it's got a groove to it. I mean, it's
What album is that off of?
was it that Jeff Porcaro did the drums on it?
Oh, really? So it was that. So it was
Yeah.
definitely an older song then.
Yeah, it's old. It's on the Lossless album.
Lossless.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to say it's a little blurry over there. Yeah. I mean, it's a cool song. I mean, you have to pull it up and look at it.
Well, that'd be all right. Well,
That and I've been on the Girl Goodbye. I've been on that song pretty heavy.
Girl
Toto.
Goodbye. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on that solo. Like it's embedded in my brain. So
What
it's odd stuff. And
was that on Toto 4? Was that
like
on
their
the
first album, I think.
Oh, it was on their first album. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty cool song. Just stuff like that. I mean, like I'm even in like country. Just that one new band, the Filthy Heathens. They're pretty cool. I don't know if you check them out or not. They've got
That's
a cool
funny.
southern rock sound to them.
So that is my
Yeah.
friend Cody Dench, his band.
Oh, yeah?
He was gonna.
Is it?
Yeah, they were playing last weekend. He was trying to get us something for K19, but they just had a song come out called "Diamonds in the Rough."
Okay.
That's
now.
a
By the
killer
time this
song.
podcast comes out, the whole album. I talked to him the other day. The whole album will be
And
out.
they
But
covered
Diamonds
that,
in the
that
Rough's
Leonard
freaking
Skinner
great.
song.
Yeah,
That Leonard Skinner song. They covered it. I Ain't the One.
What?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well, I want to go ahead and kind of bring up this Ryan's wrong because Ryan was wrong. Or Ryan Mitchell was wrong. You said K19.
K19. That's what that song's called now. K13.
Yeah. So I caught that one in real time. So you can
Well,
throw
way
that
to
in-
take my material, Rusty.
Yeah, you can throw it on Ryan's wrongs the next time. But okay, so the Filthy Heathens, and now this stuff, of course, was the Michael McDonald stuff. Was that kind of like a nostalgia listen, or was it something you just recently discovered?
Well, here, this is pretty weird, but I go to bed listening to music, and I wake up listening to music. And that song I woke up to that. So
Okay, so you just
That's
like
kinda
put it
how I
on
like-
something random when you go to sleep, and
yeah, when I wake up, and I've like a bunch of songs has done that to me. Like, and I'll learn them.
So while you're sleeping, you've got songs playing in the background.
Yep.
Wow.
like
That's
in,
cool.
in headphones or just in your speakers.
No,
there?
the little Bluetooth speaker, one little Govee JBL speakers.
Okay, well that's
Do you ever
know.
like while you're dreaming, hear the melody of a song, but then you wake up and you don't know
I-
anything about it, like what the name is.
I kind of woke up like honestly, I'll wake up like next morning. I'll have ideas for guitar like that. I mean, it's weird. I mean, but I think it's a cool thing to go to bed and listen to music.
It is.
That's cool.
Absolutely,
That's really
it
cool.
I ain't blasting it or nothing, but
Do you think any of that stuff? Well, I mean, obviously, with the Sun's kind of our repertoire of doing the the 80s, 70s, and 80s stuff, and the yacht rock genre in particular, stuff like that. That Michael McDonald song. Do you think that's something that the Suns would cover?
it'd be awesome. I mean, it'd be, it's got a groove to it. I mean, like it's cool.
We'll have to listen. What was it again? Say it one more time.
Homeboy.
Homeboy. And that was on. That's an old song of his, correct?
Yeah, it's in 90.
1990.
1990.
Okay.
90.
Well, we'll have to check
It's a-
in
It's a
with
cool
that
one.
So, all right. Well, let's move right along. Hey, Chris, what are you currently listening to?
Well, I'm going to be the weird one because I don't listen to music that much.
Don't say
I
I'm going
knew
to be
it.
the weird one till you heard my answer.
No, I mean,
Either I don't care, I don't know, or I'm not listening.
I mostly listen to Sirius in the car. It's usually on lithium or classic
So you're a
rewind.
casual listener, right? You're just taking in the world. The world of music.
Knowing him the way I do,
I'm
that
weird.
like he is with YouTube?
Oh, weird.
Like he is with YouTube, it could be anything, literally anything. Most of the time, it's stuff that I don't even know is a thing. That he'll come and say, "Well, check this out. This is what I'm like. Where did that come from?" So I mean, I can see that with his musical taste too. I mean, what was that song that you sent me a text on it, saying that the Vandals should do it?
Oh, Lydia.
Lydia, who was that by?
Um,
Same one done that song, Human.
yeah. What's that band?
I mean, he just
Something Suspect.
yes, highly suspect.
Highly Suspect.
So he just picks songs out at random. Rarely I'll get those, but when I do get them, I guarantee it's a song I probably never heard. And it's just way out of left field that he might have heard in the background of some crafting video he's watched on YouTube. You got this British guy up front chopping up kindling so he can start a fire and cook a steak on a rock, and this song's in the background or something. I mean,
I know
like
who
that.
that is. The thing.
Do what?
So I mean, that did not surprise me that he would say that. But
What,
music,
Kent?
music is his thing. I know that, but it's like it's a tertiary thing.
Because I go from
So-
bluegrass to metal to prog to, pop to rock. I'm kind of all over the place.
Okay. Well, we'll leave yours at that then. James, what are you listening to?
I've been listening to an album, and shockingly enough, I feel like with this artist, they released an album in 2024 and then in 2025. And I feel like that's kind of unheard of now, is albums within a year apart. I feel like it was more popular maybe 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, right.
But
Okay.
it's Zach Top's new album that released last year, Ain't It Fun for My Health?
Okay.
And there's not many albums that I feel like you can nowadays you can listen from beginning to end.
Right.
This is one of those, and it's really good.
Now, I really dug his first album for sure, and I've listened to the second album too. And I will say I've only listened to it one time through, so I'm not going to pass any kind of judgment on it. Now, the first album got me; it just grabbed me, because he got that '90s country throwback sound. The second album, like I said, I've listened to it like maybe one time through, and I do enjoy it. I like Zach Top, so that's a.
Well, I kind of had the same opinion you did, Rusty. His first album, it's going to be hard for him to top. That was just a great album. And I listened to when it first came out, hadn't really listened to it again. And then this week I stumbled across Between the Ditches.
Oh.
And it was a really good song. And then that sent me back listening to that album again. And I felt, I don't know, maybe my expectations were so high the first time I heard it that I didn't give it a fair chance.
Yeah.
Because his first album was so good, but it made a better impression the second time through.
I'm going to have to listen to it again. Any songs on it, James, that you particularly stand out to you?
Flip Flop, and I'm not a lyrical person by any means.
Yeah.
but the lyrics in the song called Flip Flop it's very Jimmy Buffett.
Yes, it is.
And
It reminded me when I heard it very Jimmy Buffett, or who was his country protege there a few years
Kenny
ago?
Chesney.
Kenny Chesney, yeah.
God, I was hoping
Yeah.
nobody would say that.
So, well, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Ryan, what are you listening to?
Well, I went a different direction. I'm kind of like Chris on the music just comes and goes for me. I'm more on the performing side of it, I guess. I like to play music more than I do really listen to it. So I'm going to go with a guilty pleasure. And not many people know this. So maybe I'm starting to be too comfortable here and it's my
Uh-oh.
safe space.
I'm scared.
But from her 2006 debut album, Taylor Swift, Teardrops on My Guitar.
Dude, early T Swift is great.
Oh my God, you
I mean-
got her T Swift.
I mean,
I'm
I
telling
was
you.
hooked on that song when it came out.
See, there we go. We thought we'd
I
never
mean-
break down a Taylor Swift
Oh, it's
song. Well,
great.
here we
Hey,
go.
she looked good in that video.
I think
why
we're
I
outnumbered,
listen to
Russ.
The eyes draw what it wants to.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, Rennie's wearing those sunglasses, so we can't read him right now because we know
Well,
what's going through his head.
He like you're playing poker.
Do you not remember my predicting the future when Taylor Swift would become
Oh,
classic
just wait,
rock?
just wait. 'cause
And a
I'm gonna
dad
reference that
somewhere
in a
would be
minute.
like,
I'm
"Yeah, I
gonna-
liked her older stuff."
Well,
that's in my
that
notes.
just happened.
Brittany.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
I
had a
told you,
line.
one of them's already come true.
Mm.
Here we go.
Call him
I had a line that
Nostradamus.
said, "You know what, Ren? Say what you want about Taylor Swift's 2020s music, but you know, I kind of really dig her early stuff."
That's right.
I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Ren has
And-
just proven
and
himself
I
as
like
our
the-
resident Nostradamus.
I'd like to also, and you know, I didn't even think about that when I said this whole thing about him predicting that. But I'd like to point out that the country version had the pedal steel, mandolin, banjo. They removed that, replaced the brush drums with a drum loop. I'm not talking about that version. I'm talking about the country version with all the good
Oh, yeah.
stuff in it.
Yeah, her early stuff. That's
The early stuff. That's what. mhm.
The one that the record company still owns.
When you refer to her as T Swift, James, it reminded me of a conversation Chris and I had. We were listening to the radio or something was where the music was random, and a Barry Manilow song come on. I believe it was Mandy. Oh, Mandy, where you came. But anyways, he was kind of doing his thing to it, and I was like, Chris, do you like Barry Manilow? No. I said, why you're kind of into this song? You're like, well, whatever, I said, you're a Barry Manilow fan, aren't you? He said, I am not a Fanilow. And I said, the simple fact that you know the term Fanilow means that you are a closet Barry Manilow fan. So that kind of reminded me of that when you called her T Swift there, James. But you're
And that
kind
reminds
of
me of Tommy Boy when they're driving down the road and they're switching through the radio songs.
uh-huh.
They come upon this sad, sappy song. Like, you can turn it if you want. I don't. It's fine with me. You turn it if you want. And it blacks out and
What
comes
was
back. They're singing to it.
What was that song?
I can't remember what that song was, but that was kind of our moment like that, because Mandy was on, and out of all the Barry Manilow songs that I've heard, anyways, Mandy I think is a good song. I'll listen to that one every time it comes on. So we kind of had our moment like that, Chris and I. Ren, what are you listening to, bro?
Wait,
of all,
hold on.
there's
You
the-
didn't ask me all the questions, Russ.
What's the? Yeah, is it?
Would the Suns cover it?
Yeah, that's a court match.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you with a firm knee zoo.
Yes.
James would want it played, and then
I'm down.
I guess
Shania Twain with it. Let's go for it.
I guess Ryan, our son's Ryan, would want to
Yep.
play it since I guess when he played it, he would think of what she looked like in that video. But that'd be
As long as the video's playing, I mean,
I'd also,
instead of
We can
lyrics,
make
I
it
put the
happen.
video on my phone. So
and when I'm there, I'd like Russ to set that one out and not sing it.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Cody sing it so I can be like that lady over at Pikeville when he was singing Exile.
Now, that was one that going back to what Ryan was talking about playing over at Dandy's. That was an adventure with Cody over there. There was a lady over there that really enjoyed Cody's presence.
Yes.
So, Ren, let's jump to you. What are you listening to?
Well, first, I already have a real-time righting Ryan's wrongs
Uh-oh.
for James.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
As of May 30th, 2025, Taylor Swift has purchased the rights to all of her master recordings.
Oh
She
sorry.
owns it all.
Oh,
Thank you.
I just know
mentioned
she
me.
released Taylor's versions. I didn't know if the record company still owned their previous work.
hey,
Well,
kind of
she's got it all now.
going off what you were just saying. We were in Pikeville the other day, and Layla mentioned out of the blue. I guess she was reading something on social media that Britney Spears sold all of her music.
She needs some money right
He
now.
needs the money, man.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Ren. What are you listening to?
Well, it was about a couple of months ago. This is in the new category. It's not nostalgic. It's not a guilty pleasure. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm driving to work, and for some reason, I wanted to listen to Q95. A song comes on, and it just really grabbed me. And I was like, wow, what is this? The musicianship, just the way the song was put together, really something I want to listen to. And I was trying to pick out the
Nickelback.
words. I was like, what
Nickelback.
is this song? Ryan quit. Or Do, whatever, Do, Re, Mi. So I tried to hit Shazam,
He's
and my Shazam, and my
Showing
phone
your
was
age.
connected to my truck, and it was like it didn't understand what was going on. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm listening. It was kind of internal feedback to the truck, so the Shazam wasn't working. I couldn't figure out what the song was.
I thought that was
Anyway.
the button he hit to turn into that genie.
Does anybody know what Shazam is here?
yeah. It's either
Soundhound.
Shazam or Soundhound.
Yeah.
We just
I
asked
use
Siri
I use
now, okay?
Shazam. I use Shazam.
Man,
Just
I
ask
love
Siri.
Shazam. Shazam goes way back for me. Anyway, fast forward. First of all, when I do this all the time.
Uh-oh.
Or listen
He's going to
for
talk about
me
an alien song,
and
right?
It
exciting.
is.
It's the
But the
aliens.
truth is,
Alien
it's
Ant
already been out there. She's already told me about it. That's pretty much the big thing that pisses her off. But I do it all the time. It's just, if I'm not ready for it, I'm not ready for it. Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, just a little info for you, bub. The CIA interrupted you there for a second.
Yeah.
So we
they're
missed
always-
we
I
missed
am
what
on-
we thought might have been the meat of that, what you were trying to say the song was.
well, I'm on the top 10 list already. But ever since the Super Bowl, I can't get enough of this artist.
Bad Bunny. Are you serious?
I've never felt more patriotic in my life. No, it ain't Bad Bunny.
Oh no.
Charlie
Okay.
Puth.
Lady Gaga.
It's Charlie Puth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know he's been around since 2009, and Amanda's showed me songs. You know, it's We Don't Talk Anymore. It's that guy.
Yeah.
And he co-produced the See You Again.
Mhm.
I mostly ignored him. I mean, that stuff was
Ah.
the run-of-the-mill Pop Factory music stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But here, the national anthem really. So I still hadn't put it together. That's the song I listened to on the radio. Apparently, not the national anthem, but I
The
heard the
national
national anthem, and I started looking into this guy. And sure enough, Changes was the song I had heard. That's his single he's released off his new album.
Yeah, he's got a forthcoming album.
Whatever's Clever. And you can listen to the first 3 tracks. The rest of it's going to be out depending on when this podcast comes out. It's either already have or will. It's March, I believe. Anyway, I just went to what the 3 are available. Changes, it's good. That's what I heard on the radio. It kind of reminds you of John Mayer's Sob Rock when he
Mhm.
come out with a little
Mhm.
80s
Mhm.
throwback.
Mhm.
But John Mayer's kind of felt more what's the word? I don't know.
Authentic.
Anyway,
The
like
new album releases March 27th.
Now
Yeah.
he did a lot of work with Michael McDonald, I think.
See, that's
on
what
this
I was
album.
getting ready to
Yes.
talk about.
his third track, Cry, which you can already listen to, he did an Instagram reel showing how he produced that song, and he was like, it'd be cool if we had a sax solo. And he wanted Kenny G to do it. And apparently Kenny G got the word, or he reached out and he's like, send me the track, give me a couple hours. And he does a sax solo. And it's pretty cool. And in the Changes song, there's a piano solo in there, and it's really gives off Bruce Hornsby vibes.
Really?
So it's really the musicianship is, and that if to answer your big question, could Sons cover Charlie Puth? Absolutely, because especially the newer stuff. I'm not worried about the older pop stuff.
Yeah.
The newer stuff. When you get the opportunity, listen to his newer stuff. There's musicianship in these tracks, and to me, that is the core of the Sons, and that is musicianship.
Mhm.
So
Here's something
there
funny
you
for
go.
you, Ren. Here's something real funny for you. Now, it could just be the Hall in us, which
Uh-huh.
we're not related, but
there you go.
Oh yes.
And that's totally unrelated to anything other than exactly what you were saying. I missed his performance on the Super Bowl, but I do follow him on TikTok because he is like a savant. He's a musical savant.
Yeah, I saw.
You know, that's what attracts me.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jimmy Kimmel. Who's the other guy?
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, and he created a track with a coffee cup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I seen that, and then he done a video going to what James was saying, that on his new album he wanted to do a new yacht rock song. So he invited Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins to be on the track, and I was like, "Oh boy!"
Have you heard any of it?
I've heard just what was on there. I listened to those tracks you were talking to on the album.
Well, the one with Michael McDonald is, if you go to his Instagram, he's got a sneak peek of that, of them sending in some of their tracks.
Okay. Now, what's the title?
wow.
Do we know that? Okay. So it's Love in Exile is the song. It's not, it's one of those that's grayed out on an album currently.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of pumped up about that. And it's the first time I've really been pumped up for new music in quite a while.
Yeah.
So it's-
me, same here.
Yeah.
So,
it's-
and the word I was trying to think of, John Mayer Sob Rock was kind of a novelty thing, especially the way
okay.
he
Yeah.
marketed it and promoted it.
Yeah.
But Charlie
Figured
Puth,
out.
what he's doing in this new album just feels very authentic. And I just think it's amazing what he's doing musically and lyrically.
I'm right there with you.
So
And it's,
I don't know anything about him. I know he's a producer. Does he play?
Yeah.
Many
Oh,
instruments.
yeah.
on
He
the
plays
album?
Got a wall
Does
of
he?
keyboards.
yeah,
I mean, that's the main attraction for me is the guy's a phenomenal musician.
he's an absolute savant,
is.
man. He's,
His
And
Brian
knows his
is
way
like
around on a
wild.
Mac, let me tell you.
yeah, right.
yeah.
Have you seen the kid? Speaking of that, have you seen the kid on TikTok? I mean, he may be 6
Yeah.
years old, and he's a savant on like a DAW. I don't know what DAW he uses, but he just go. Oh, we need a little bit of compression here, he says, or let's
Yeah.
change this timing to this, or let's instead of going to a G, let's go to an A here, or whatever whatever it
He knows
is.
his
you
way
know.
around the DAW.
Well, that's really cool because that's funny that you mentioned that. That was not my pick of what I was going to talk about, but it was right there on the cusp of talking about it. So we're
Glad
in
you
the-
brought that up.
Yeah. Mine. I guess I got a little bit of a throwback. Anybody know who Mike Reed is? Mike Reed.
He
from
plays
Major
pool
Didn't-
down there at
Yeah.
Libby's,
Not
doesn't he?
Michael Reed. And
He
this
hangs
is
out with Bobby Cottle, right?
Is that Ed Reed's brother?
so this is REID, not REED. Mike Reed is probably most well known for being the composer and writer of the Bonnie Raitt classic "I Can't Make You Love Me," and his version is really good too. But so Mike Reed has been on my radar for a long time. But
He
I was
also left off that he was an NFL All-Pro defensive tackle
He
for
was.
the Bengals.
Yes, he was, but that had nothing to do with me listening to his music, so I was going to leave that out. But I'm glad you brought it up, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty important.
But yeah, he's a songwriter. That's kind of his main thing. He had "Walk on Faith" was a song he had back in the day. It was on I think it was on that same album that he released his version of "I Can't Make You Love Me." But I was just in a Mike Reed kind of mood the other night, and I pulled up his 2012 release. The album is entitled "New Direction Home." Like I said, it's from 2012. But track 4 on that one has really got me. I'm a hopeless romantic and a big softy at heart, and there's a song on there called "Always Gonna Be You" that is just a fabulous song. And I kind of put him in the same vein because every time I get in that Mike Reed mood, that doesn't mean just Mike Reed, but that means let's see, Mike Reed definitely, and then shoot, Walking in
Ronnie
Memphis.
Millsap.
no, not
He was a co-writer for "Stranger in My House" by Ronnie Millsap.
Okay, well, see, like I said, he's known mainly for his songwriting, but the dude that done "Walking in Memphis."
Mark Cohn.
Mark Cohen, yeah, Mark Cohen.
Cohen.
I always, when I'm in that Mike Reed mood, I include Mark Cohen. He's got a song called "True Companion" that is a really great song. So anytime I get in that Mike Reed mood again, but Always Going to Be Used, a song I hadn't heard by him. It was released in 2012, like I said, it's a New Direction Home album. So that's currently stuff I'm listening to. So I think that
I'm still
covers.
shocked about I'm still shocked about that. Well, I was talking to you about the other day, the class of '99,
Oh yeah.
that band, the super group.
Oh yeah. He mentioned
mean,
that the other day. So
the
when
members, like,
we do this, like before we even started the podcast, we done a lot of testing to make sure, everybody had the right equipment to do it and all this stuff. So when we have a guest on, a few days prior, we will usually do a testing with them for equipment's sake and connection sake and quality of the audio and the video sake. And we kind of run through a mock episode or something like that with past episode stuff. And we done that with Ryan on Thursday night. And he brought up the Faculty soundtrack. You remember the movie The Faculty?
Mhm.
He brought that up. And what was the band you were talking about?
class of '99, and
Yeah.
like the singer, it surprised me.
Yeah.
And it was his last recording was Lane Staley.
Yeah.
And, it was Tom Morello did the guitar and there's a couple other, but it's like a super group just for that.
They did a cover of
Soundtrack.
Another Brick in the Wall. They done part 1 and part 2 on that soundtrack.
Yeah, and that's the last song he recorded.
And
And
that's
I didn't know that. I mean, I've listened to the song a bunch, and it's like, his voice didn't sound the same, but after you listen to it now, it kind of stands out.
yeah.
So how
Some-
was
the
the
record
guitar solo in
producer's
Another
talking
Brick
about
of the
it.
Wall?
That was what?
The guitar solo with Tom Morello, was it Tom Morello-ish?
Yeah, it's like a breakdown. It's pretty cool. I mean, it ain't got no big Gilmore solo or nothing like that, but it's pretty cool song still. It fit the movie.
Yeah.
I think it even had a soundtrack video to it too, I believe. But I'm pretty sure they had it like his face kind of blacked out.
Morello's
So I don't
face.
even know if it was. I don't know if I don't know if he was in the video. I mean, like I
Okay.
might be wrong.
Oh,
but
Lane Staley, you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. When you brought
It's
that
pretty
up, I noticed one of the tracks on that was It's Over Now by Neve. That is a band that maybe none of you have heard of. I don't know. Ryan, obviously, because he had that soundtrack.
Isn't that the guy off Catfish?
Neve?
Oh.
That's where I know him from.
No, I have no idea. I never watched that. But it was a band in the obviously in the late '90s, early 2000s, and I heard that song "It's Over Now." I had no idea it was on that soundtrack till the other night, but I heard it on the radio. It's like Ren's talking, and I was like, "What is that? That's an awesome song," and I had nothing to go on. Didn't know the name of the song, didn't know the band. It was not. Privy to all the things we have now to look up bands and stuff like that. And this is when I was still buying CDs at Walmart. So I go in Walmart looking for this unknown song by this unknown artist. And I just look through the CD covers and I see this band. They look like they could have done that song. A lie. I no lie. It was the band. Neve, and it had the song on it you talking about.
Wow.
I should have played the lottery that night too.
Or be a CSI crime scene investigator.
There you go. Because that,
Well, I
that's
feel like
do what?
I feel like if anybody's listening to this podcast and they could go that we spent most of the segment talking about Charlie Puth and Taylor Swift, they should go play the lottery tonight.
Maybe that's
100%.
what happened to Ren a while ago. They seen where the conversation was going, and they was like, Taylor Swift now Charlie Puth. We need to just
We can't do this. It's too much.
All right, and then you all send in to us songsofm@gmail.com what you've been currently listening to. Let us know the artist, the album, the song, suggestions, and we will, you know what, it would be fun to compile a playlist of those songs that we mentioned and maybe the songs that the listeners and or viewers will mention and build a Songs of FM playlist that'll be available for folks to listen to, or maybe that's just something we should do anyway, something we're currently listening to, build that playlist for the folks that listen to it. If they want to listen to what we are currently listening to, whether we've talked about it or not, then they can do that. So, all right, now the fun part of the show. James, are you ready to play a little synth for us?
Oh, yeah. All right. It's our first game, and it's that time of the night. We're going to play Guess the Synth.
All right.
What'll happen is I'm going to play probably a bridge or a pre-chorus. No, I'm kidding. I'll play
Definitely a bridge.
I'll play a
Outro.
synth line from a song, and first one to guess it will
Rusty.
get a point. But just like whose line is it anyway? Everything's made up. The points don't matter.
Mhm.
So who knows? The person who could get the last song or the third song could win it all.
Right.
We just don't know yet. We're gonna go through that. All right. Y'all ready for the first one?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. That's Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson.
All right, so I feel like somebody has to let Ryan in on what's going to happen here. What you just
I thought it was a
witnessed
hearing
is
test.
how many songs do you have, Chris? Or Chris? James? I'm
got
looking at Chris. James.
4 more.
He's got 4 more. This is going to happen 4 more times.
Well,
Don't
we do like
disappoint in
this.
yourself. It's not you.
Now,
Russ
listen,
has a problem.
listen, even though I can't see his eyes, I seen Reynolds perk up when that started. He just didn't get it out in time. He knew
Because I just know you're going to answer it anyway. But I'm just getting into the song and I'm like starting my acoustic part, or thinking about it. I'm not even playing the game really. But I'm just saying maybe to make it more fair, we need to put like a 5-second delay on Russ. Gives everybody else an opportunity.
Chris, can you mute him for 5 seconds?
You mean like
not like a 1, 2, 3. We need
Then
a
you'll see me go-
slow 5.
like that?
He has to write his answer. Make him write his answers out and hold them up.
We have to write it down and hold it up.
Perfect.
Next round, let's handle it that way. So
Type it out, print it out, and then hold it in front of the camera.
Yeah. If I knew sign language, I would tell you what it is.
Oh goodness. All right. Song number 2. What was it?
That was Pootie Tang.
That was John Cage's 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
Have you
How
ever seen?
dare you all.
Have you ever seen
Sorry,
Pootie
okay, we'll
Tang? That was definitely
Nope.
Pootie Tang's song.
All right.
Stranger Things.
Corner.
I want to know what love
I
is.
want to know what love is.
Oh,
point goes to
At the
Ryan.
same time.
Yeah, I think Ryan said
Ryan.
Foreigner though before I said the title. So that one goes to Ryan.
nice. Fun fact. I didn't have to change much on my patch for that song. So
Oh,
it's
yeah?
very similar with Man in the Mirror. Yeah. Just
Oh,
as far as
okay.
key wise. Sorry, nerding out. What have I got
Speaking of
next?
nerding out
None
on
of us
keyboard,
would have noticed if you didn't.
y'all need to check out James. He'll go live on Facebook and on Twitch, and then play his. What do you entitle that, James?
Usually I pick the day of the week, like Friday night jams maybe.
Okay.
And what I do is I pull up some multi-tracks of famous songs that I have licenses to. And I take out all the key parts and I play along and do all the key parts.
So y'all check that out.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun. He's a obviously a great player, and he'll play you some tunes on any given night of the week. You can check him out on Facebook and on Twitch. What's the next one?
All right.
Too much time on my hands.
You got
Sticks.
to be joking.
I just want to start doing the robot.
That was great.
So
Two
kind
more.
of
I
tie
got
back
two
into to what you were saying on his Facebook stream or whatever, and how
Uh-huh.
small of a world it is.
Yeah.
With musicians, I saw somebody comment, "Are you currently playing in a band?" And I wanted to comment and say, "Yes, yes, he is."
So
Leave
that
him
was
alone.
Steve Richmond.
It was Steve
and
Richmond.
He plays with Kenny Boyd, who was on their K13 K13
Yeah.
episode with a comment. His drummer.
All right. As the round goes on, we got a little bit tougher stuff. I got 2 more for you.
Okay. I know that.
It's the 1993 Olympics.
It's not.
Jesus Christ, I know it.
Yeah, me too.
If no one gets it, I'll have to put the chords behind it.
I think we play it.
We do.
Yeah.
It's
I know
good
we
thing
do.
play that.
All right. I'll put the chords behind it.
Okay. Oh, that's missing you,
Yeah,
John
missing
Wayne.
you. Missing you.
Yeah.
You got it
Oh.
though, because you named
Yeah.
it. Well, we're like, we play that.
Yeah.
All right. Last one.
Last one,
This one's
okay.
tough.
Okay.
This one's tough. And because this part is only played once.
Oh.
And I'll say this. I checked with my wife on this one. And she got it like that.
Okay.
So let's see if y'all do it.
That's familiar. Wow.
Ain't y'all like Sabrina Carpenter fans or something?
I'll play it once. If y'all don't get it after that, I'll start playing chords. The
Okay.
part that comes after.
Okay. Wow, that is so familiar.
Is it Rocky?
Bryn, what's that app you were talking about earlier?
Shazam.
Shazam.
Okay, you're gonna have to add
All
chords.
right, chords. Here we go. This comes a little bit later. The piano comes in.
All right.
It's on Happy Gilmore. No.
Is this when he's dreaming by the pool?
Wow.
So this is a slow song.
Are you sure the Suns play this?
No, the Suns
No,
don't
I was
play
going to
this.
say I don't think
Oh,
we play it,
they
but it
don't play
sounds
it.
familiar. Oh wow.
Was it on Happy Gilmore?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different song then.
Okay, is there anything else that you can add, or you just going to have to give it the answer?
I can give you a vocal stem of it.
Oh yes, yes. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah.
if it comes from
Can you
those,
do the vocal on the
if it,
keyboard?
yeah, if
It's
it,
not on the intro. I'll give you the I'll give you the vocal melody from the bridge.
so if it comes from those tracks you use when you do your lives, he's definitely going to have a Latin accent. Because I have noticed that about a lot of
No.
those. That they would talk like
Yes,
this or
yes.
something, you know.
There was actually a lot of vocalists on this song that I did play it on.
Oh,
my live
I
stream.
know what it is. I know what it is.
Dang it!
I know what it
gave
is.
I gave it away.
We are the world.
Yep.
That's the
I got
beginning
that.
of the song. I knew that. Da, 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 da. That's the beginning of the song. I knew that.
And then here
Way to
comes
go,
the
James.
time.
Yeah. Okay.
I told you that was a tough one.
yes, yes.
There's a lot of
So
singers on
once
that song.
again, Russ has taken the marbles
Well, you know, I'm
and left
glad
everybody in the dust.
I'm glad Ryan was guesting on this one because at least he gave me a little bit of competition.
Like I said, you're going to have to make him write his answers down to give
Hey,
y'all
Chris,
some
can
time.
you blur this out?
Okay, that was
two of them.
Guess the Synth. What I'm going to have to probably say is my favorite segment that we do.
I wonder why.
Right, and we're going to continue right along with our game section of the show here, but we're going to add a little bit of flavor to it, aren't we, Rand?
Maybe.
So go ahead and describe what we're going to do here.
Well, here we go. It's a new game.
Okay.
It's a dramatic reading of song lyrics. However, each set of song lyrics, I'm going to change my voice in a way that may make it difficult, may make it easier. I don't know. Who
Okay.
knows? But anyway, I've carefully picked out 8 different songs here. I've pulled some lyrics from that may cater to one or the other to kind of help even the playing field, but we all know Russ is going to win anyway. But I tried to make it pretty fair for everybody. But here we go.
Is there no
All
wait?
right.
Hold on. Is there no costume?
No costume for
You
this
kind
one.
of created expectation.
Right.
Well, maybe next
So
time
true.
Where's Mr. Hackey? Bring him back.
we'll have to rotate every other show. I get all my costumes out.
Okay.
Budgets.
This
Is
one's
Is that
unwork-
where all of our sponsor money is going?
I think that's.
Yeah.
You think you've figured it out, James?
I'm wearing Dr. Pepper t-shirt tonight. I'll continue to do this until what is it, Pepsi Clear, whatever that is, comes through with that money.
Crystal
It's
Pepsi.
clear. Crystal Pepsi. Yeah.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
so
acknowledge 'em.
song number one. This is what we like to call this dramatic song readings.
A
with
dramatic reading of song lyrics performed by Ren. And it's pretty simple. I'm going to read, and then you're just going to guess. Somebody.
Okay.
First one. Where everything isn't meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who we're meant to follow. For that's enough to argue.
I'm gonna,
So that's the guy from the Guns N' Roses song, right? Doing the reading.
I'm probably going to suck at this one.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
so-
that sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it
It
does.
should
King
be,
of the Hill
'cause, James.
episode.
That one was pulled for you specifically.
So that
Is
is
it a Green
obviously a
Day
Green
song?
Day
there's your
song.
big hint.
Yeah.
Is it a
Where
Green Day
everything
song?
isn't meant to be okay. Television dreams of
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
that's Green Day.
Uh-huh.
Meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. It's American Idiot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
You're an idiot.
That is correct.
Number 2. Here we go. Got a little hot away. Does business all day. But at night he'll always be found selling sugar to the sweat.
Dr. Feelgood.
That's it. Ding, 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 ding.
He's absolutely
That is
tailoring these.
correct.
And so far, the tailor's work.
I like your chances.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right.
So somebody's going to have to cross over to really win. Otherwise, it's going to be a tie.
Right.
I like the entertainment. The accents is
Number 3.
Uh,
I've got. Oh, hold on. I've just got to have her now. I've got to get closer, but I don't know how. She makes me nervous and makes me scared, but I feel so good if I just say the word.
Adam 7.
I take it back. This may be my favorite segment we've ever done.
He's like
Russ,
the
your turn.
Scottish guy off of Austin Powers or whatever.
Uh,
I won't say his name, so
Here's
you have
your-
to cuss him.
Here's my hints for you, Russ. So really think in your repertoire.
Yeah.
I've just got to have her now. I've got to get closer, but I don't know how. She makes me nervous. She makes me scared, but I feel so good if I just say the word. But I feel so good if I just say the word.
Is the air part of the lyrics?
So that's the studio by Phil Collins.
Yes, correct.
That is correct.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear the one he's tailored for Chris.
I won't get it anyway.
I'm the dog who gets beat. Shove my nose and spit.
Oh, that's Man in the Box.
Yep.
Mhm.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, Russ has got the edge.
Oh,
And I
man.
knew that one.
That is
Ryan was going.
correct.
Just couldn't get it out, buddy.
I kind of knew it too.
I laid it
Well,
out.
chime
there
in
for you,
on it,
Chris.
buddy. Chime
I
in
don't
on
mean,
it.
want
like,
to
I-
interrupt
like I
his
said, it's
reading though.
some
Is he going to
impersonation.
finish if we answer early?
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's-
wanna see
that's-
the whole
Yeah.
Impersonation.
I mean,
Yeah, right. I felt a little
I'm
guilty.
the old dog who gets beat. Music video version says, shove my nose and spit. Album version says, shove my nose and Won't you come and save me? Save me. Question mark?
It's like an old man on his porch telling a story.
Okay.
All right, I'm not keeping score, so hopefully somebody else is.
All right, it's 2110.
All right, number 5.
Rest stole Chris's point.
That's not part of it.
Okay, I was great to say.
That's one of those gag sticks.
Bon Jovi.
I was going to say that's Man in a Box again. Yeah, that was Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
It's
my life.
Okay.
He's getting teacher mode on us.
Well, this ain't over. No, not here. Not while I still need you around. You don't owe me. We might change, yeah. We just might feel good.
I know that one.
You know.
Oh man.
Oh, somebody knows it. This is going to be between Russ and James. That's kind of it hits on both of your.
The last line, we just might feel good.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, we just might feel good.
No, the whole thing.
I see. Well, this ain't over. No, not here. Not while I still need you around.
Matchbox
don't-
20 push.
Yeah. That's it.
From out of nowhere, Ryan comes in and
Sweep it in.
sweeps up the
Correct.
point.
It's
Ah,
wide
know,
open now, fellas.
Another song now.
Wide
but
open
Yeah.
now.
It's been a while.
All bets are off.
I'm going to be sad when this is over.
Need you around. Yeah. Okay.
Number 6. Wait a minute.
We were just waiting with bated breath for his next impression. It's
Look,
like,
I've got notes on what voice I need to use. I'm like, how do I do that?
Who wrote that?
And beholding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? Even if I'd
Uh-oh.
only known how the king would fall.
King of wishful thinking. Go well.
No, it's the dance Garth Brooks.
Because that was for you, Bob. Go.
Ryan
We
is
actually,
cleaning up.
when we do full band, we close out every show with that.
There you
That's
go.
what-
close
And I was
with
like,
the
this sounds
dance.
so-
Wow,
yeah,
way to
the last
close on
song,
a bummer,
last song.
pal.
Yeah, that's what we do. Get us
Yeah.
hammered.
I'm glad y'all
Little
had a good
home
time with
crowd.
us drinking. We're going to send you home drunk and suicidal.
Hey, who's
Like,
to
I've never
say?
seen-
You know, I might have changed it all. That's the rest of it.
It's like I've never seen them again. They made me depressed.
Right.
I'm so off now.
You know that explains a lot. While the numbers have been.
That's why you
doing
don't get tips. They're too busy having to buy Zoloft.
Yeah, right. Do a Chris Gaines song next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean,
2 more to go. And did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts?
I wish you were here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hot ashes for trees, whatever cold breeze, cold comfort for change. And did you exchange a walk-on pot on the wall for a lead role in a cage?
Are you verklempt? Are you verklempt reading that? Talk amongst
My
yourselves.
note says low voice Schitt's Creek.
I thought it said bad acid reflux.
That was actually what. After we finished, I was going to say, could we go back through Ren's notes and see what each one of them said?
Yes, that would be a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how many we got
What's the
left?
score?
It is 3-3-1-0,
So Ryan and I are tied.
Oh, okay.
and it comes
There's
into
2 left?
Chris's song.
The roller coaster ride's a lonely one. I paid a ransom note to stop it from steaming. Hey, what are you looking at? She was a teenage girl when she met me.
I don't remember the.
What in
But
the
that's not in it. I'll just have a good time, boys.
Hey, what are you looking at? She was
Roller
a teen-
Coaster Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That is incorrect.
Sour girl.
No.
Yeah, there's
Sour
in there.
girl.
Sour girl.
Is that sour girl?
You are
correct. Oh, Chris got one.
Poets.
All right, so we 3-3-1-1. And I know people will say it can't end on at a draw, but I say it can.
Okay.
I think it should.
Ryan,
I'm
just-
okay with it
Tiebreaker.
ending on a
First one to
draw.
guess it, real quick. Be on your toes. First one to guess it.
All right.
Kate Hurtain was her favorite song.
Great tequila night. John Anderson.
It was
You
Brian
win,
and
Ryan.
Hugo tied.
You win, Ryan.
It's okay. Ryan wins.
That was K-19, wasn't it, Ryan?
It's K19. That's not the name of the song. That's just what he says in it.
Well, that was a
Name, yeah.
blast. You know, I just said that Guess the Synth was my favorite, my favorite segment we've done, but no, that one tops it, and I cannot wait for the next time.
And
Well,
I would also like to say that, I was disappointed at first because he didn't have a costume.
Yeah.
But now after going through it, I couldn't have handled him.
Yeah.
with that costume. No,
I could not have handled Mr. Hackey delivering that. That was quality.
I think
Ah.
next time you need a costume for each voice.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun, like quick change.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that about does it for this episode of Songs of FM podcast, episode 6. We want to thank our guest Ryan McCoy for joining us. He's a guitar player in the band The Suns. Thanks, Ryan, for hanging out with us. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh yeah, thanks for
Don't
having me
forget.
on here. It was a blast.
Absolutely.
But
Hey,
the
Ryan, I've got a
impersonations, I
question.
mean, that needs to. You need to keep going with the impersonation things. I mean,
I've got a question too. We can't
lyrics.
get off the air yet. I got
I've got a quick question.
All right, questions, guys. Go ahead.
Who's first, Ryan?
Yeah, I'll go first. So,
Oh.
Ryan, we first met in February of 2023 at High Country. I don't know if you remember it or not, but the Suns
Was that
invited
the
me on
night you
stage.
kept holding up the sign, Barrett sucks?
I know
That
where
was a
this-
different night. That was about a year and a half
okay.
later.
I know where this is going.
So the Suns invited me on stage that night, and I played a couple songs with you. How would you rate my performance on a scale of 1 to 10, keeping your answers at 9 or 10?
So was
what?
it? Was it
Okay.
so when he
10.
said 10,
10, man, 10.
10.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Thanks, I appreciate that. I thought it'd be lower. I thought I'd play probably
I
4 or
remember.
5,
I remember.
but I'll take
It was
10.
fun.
What'd you have for him, Ren?
Okay. Well, Ryan, we've asked everybody this on the panel, and so far Josh and Sons, and now it's your turn. This goes back to episode 1. You get the call to join any major band or artist, alive or not, touring or not. Who are you saying yes to, and why?
So, like,
Phone
I
rings.
just be
It's a major band. It could be from past, present.
In any role you could think of.
Stevie Ray.
All right.
Yeah, I'd go Stevie Ray. Like I said, I'd do whatever. I'd play cowbell, sweep the stage. I'd like to see him live and be around him.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is fun too. So I'm
Ryan,
gonna,
we need a roadie. I'd be, yep, let's go.
okay, since you went there, and I'm glad you did, because this goes back to the other night when we were testing with Ryan and going through past deals. Ryan Mitchell, you are not allowed to answer because you were a part of that. So this is going for Ren and James. So we asked him to do his guitar intros and play his air guitar for us. You care to repeat that for us, Ryan? That way these two guys can figure out what it was.
Okay. Okay. Let me get my guitar here. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Bow down, down, bow down, 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 down. Bow, down, bow, 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 down, bow, down, bow, 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 down, bow, bow, bow,
It's the Sanford and Son theme.
It's definitely Stevie Ray Vaughan, but I can't remember the song. It's Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray, yep, but
I mean, I'd have to Google like his top 10 list and just
Mary
say
had a
all.
little lamb.
No, that was Scuttlebutton.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was okay. That Scuttlebutt.
I heard the song.
Right.
That's one I hear his song. I
But
know.
I'm
Look at
talking about
Ryan.
Mary,
He is
Uh,
writing
Mary had a
down
little lamb
right
was my
now.
first song I learned. So hey, we don't play the songs when we pick up our guitar. I mean,
Right, exactly. Well, Ryan, thanks again for joining us. We really appreciate it, and we'll have you back in the future. We really enjoyed having you on. So,
yeah.
But-
Next time I'll get Cash out here.
yeah, that's
There
great.
we
I'd
go.
love to have him on here and you two together, because that's a cool
Yeah.
dynamic to capture.
It was fun.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm,
thanks, and it was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, you can catch
That was doing
us.
a cool thing.
Thank you. You can catch us on YouTube. Just look up the Songs of FM. You can find us on Apple. What is it, James?
Hang on, I got a visual representation. No,
Uh-oh.
I don't. I didn't download it. Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
And not iTunes. See, that's the thing we've done that early on. Ryan and James corrected us, so we let him do it every time. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, several other ones. Just check us out, Songs of FM podcast. You can email us at thesongsofm@gmail.com. Let us know what you're listening to. We will try to get those playlists out to you. But for Ryan and Ren and James and Chris, this has been Russ, Songs of FM, episode 6. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.